good, Tim? Client number one, make sure everything is nice and clean. All of your implements need to be nice and clean. Um, and there's like no problems with that. So I'm gonna move that to the side. I wanted my water to be separate from my actual client bag. So I have a water bag, which has the finger bowl. So your manicuring bowl, here's your manicuring bowl in it. It also, I put a little bit of soap. As you can see, it's kind of wasted. I put a little bit of soap into one of those. I got these containers off of Amazon a long time ago because I was mixing custom acrylic. Um, and this is, like I said, this is my mock-up bag. I actually had a bag, but I kind of disassembled it. Sorry, guys. But still, this is what I used to practice with when I used to go through and do the practical stay board. And then some water. So, and that's what's in the water bag. Okay, so just put that to the side. And let's go through what's in this bag. I think I still have it put together, hopefully. Okay, so we're going to unroll this just like that. And I didn't use these towels. I use these really nice clean towels that I love them. They are shop towels. You see the guys, this is so soft. These are actually used for cars, but I wanted to use them because I like the appearance of the towel, and it was less length than this one was. This looked like a bath towel to me. I don't know if you can catch that texture on camera or not, but I didn't like it. So I bought these, and I actually used these for stay board because it just looked nice, and it was more softer. I used Viva paper towels again, not these. Like I said, this is my practice mock-up practical exam. So make sure everything's nice and clean, okay? This is, again, still part of step one. Get you a nice clean hand file, a buffing block, and then this is the 5.5 ounce bag. These are the sandwich bags. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys the box of both of them that I got. Put your manicuring brush in there, a cuticle pusher, and nail clippers, okay? That's what you need for the first part of the exam. So that's why I put that in client number one. So again, you're going to need the water bag for the manicuring portion and what you need right here for client number one. If you need to pause, stop the video and take a screenshot of what you need in each bag, go ahead and do so. Again, this is just so that I can show what is needed for, this is the Missouri practical exam, and because it's NIC, I think it's the same across the board. The rules kind of got changed as far as like the removal of the sculptured nail was added and so on and so forth. Okay, so for the next portion of the exam, I labeled it like this, clients 2/3. Technically, it's not a different client. It is the same client. The one where you apply the tip and the sculpture nail is the same client. But this is just how I did it. So I hope this is helping somebody somewhere. Also, you can get, I think these are gallon size Ziploc bags. I believe these are gallon size. Let me zoom out so you guys can see that. If I'm not mistaken, I think those are gallons. Okay, so next one. And I also purchased these little towels from the local Dollar Tree as well. But again, you see all the dust flying? I don't know if you can see it. I did not want to take that and then risk it getting on my nails. And it was, no, honey, I was just like, no. No, no, no. All right. Now, moving on, I'm going to kind of fold this up on one side because I have my other tripod right there for the microphone so you guys can hear me. And this is how, I'm going to turn this around because this is how I had it. Sorry, guys. I want to make sure I got it the right way that I'm comfortable with because that's how I had it packed. All right. Let's see where we began. Let's start on this side. We're going to work our way from the left to the right, and then we'll get off into that. So I put an extra pair of gloves in here just to remind myself that when I get to the portion of applying the primer to the nail, to put on my gloves and to put on a face mask. Okay. Now, this is how I have it packed. So I said left or right, and I did it backwards. Clean buffer. I left this in here because, again, this was my practice mock-up set. And I was like not finna keep getting brand new buffers and stuff to practice with. I just put the kit back together and then repractice. A hand file, fine grit, make sure it's 100, 180. I don't think it really matters, but you're going to be smoothing, so you kind of want to make sure of that. I put, as you can see, this is one of my first acrylic brushes. I really didn't too much care for it. So I was just like, you know what, using odorless acrylic on it is not going to be a big deal. No, this is not the one I took. My apologies. I took my Pana size 8 brush. Let me show you. I took this one. This is the one that I took to state board because it's all nice and clean. Or at least it was nice and clean when I took it. So yeah, an acrylic brush. Okay. Let's start with this bag. Because remember, this is the nail tip blending and sculpture part of the nail. So because you have to remove it, I took a nail soak off thingy. These are not the dapping dishes that I took. This again, let me show you which one I actually took to the state board exam. I should have repacked this bag, but it's pretty much similar. I actually took this dapping dish to it, and I actually got this in, I know you guys saw it, I'll link it up here in the upper right hand corner of this video. I got this in a Savvyland acrylic kit thing, and only because it had the top and I could close it, and then I could close this when I was filing during the exam. It was some leftover acrylic in here, and I think my son wasted it. I'm not sure if it's still in here. Yep, it's a little bit in there. But yeah, so this is the dapping dish I actually took to state board. But when I practiced, I had 2, so 4, because you're going to need to pour out your polymer and your monomer. I ordered this from Sheba Nails. Let me zoom you guys in. I ordered this from Sheba Nails. Odorless acrylic monomer. It is going to need to be sealed. This I purchased 2, so one that I can practice with and one that I can take with me. That's going to be my recommendation to you guys, to be sure to order 2. Something in here is wasted. Nail forms, plenty of nail forms in case you know it didn't stick. Something might have messed up. I don't know. Look, I was prepared, okay, and I advise that you be prepared. I took a primer like this. This is one that I had gotten from my school. So I took that primer. Again, here is the Sheba odorless acrylic powder. You're not going to need a lot. So this state board kit will be just fine. When you order off of Sheba Nails, you want to be sure that you tell them that you need state board packaging. It's a little check box that you use. I'm going to just move this stuff to the side. Let me zoom you guys back out so you can kind of see what I'm over here doing. All right. And then in another bag, my nail tips are not in here, but I did use full well nail tips because nobody got back to me on the half well tips. I wasn't sure if that was still a rule, but I did take multiple glues. Only because if something didn't work out, I wanted to be sure that I was well prepared. So nail tips in this bag, even though you don't see any in there, I don't think I have any more, but do put full well nail tips in there. And then also you're going to have like a scraper too, so that when it's time to do the removal of the sculptured nail, you want to have like either a cuticle pusher or something like this so that you will be scraping away from the cuticle area. So again, That's what we have. If you need to like rewind the video, don't forget in this bag you need your full wheel tips. So if you need to rewind the video, this is what you need for your practical exam in Missouri. It may be similar in other states and stuff like that, but just be sure to check with your state board to ensure that you do have everything that you need. Also, you're going to keep that general supply basket on your table. But I'm going to do an additional video that's going to show you everything that you will need. We're going to go like step by step in the practical video. This is what you need for the practical exam as far as all of your supplies and what to pack per section of the exam. So if you have any additional questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and drop those in the comments section of this video. I'll be more than happy to assist you or point you in the right direction so that you can get help. So stay tuned to the channel. There's going to be more coming because I am done, as you can see, because I've released this video. I am a licensed nail tech here in the state of Missouri, and I'm so glad to be done with that. I'm now moving on, and I'm going to be vlogging the rest of my journey. Everything will be linked in the description box below. Always check there because most likely I post on my social media before I get a chance to sit down and edit a video here on YouTube. If this video has helped you in any type of way, be sure that you like the video, do subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you will be notified every time I upload a video, and go ahead and drop me a comment. Let me know what videos you would like to see and how I can help you in whether you're a nail enthusiast or you are studying to become licensed in your state. Drop that down in the comments. Until next time, boss chicks, stay safe, stay healthy, and be blessed.